Hello there guys and welcome. Right, so it's Otto here once again. What we've got for you today is a Henri IV. I'm taking that out right now for you. Tier 10 French cruiser. It's a good all-round ship this, but you've got to pretty much hang back as much as you can. But don't forget, the power's in the run as well. And you'll see it demonstrated in a moment. And there you go, Family Guy soundtrack for the voiceovers. Can't beat it. Right, so first looks of it though, yeah, granted it looks really sleek. It's a big high ship, it's long. Maneuvers a little bit on the slower side, but you can improve that if you wish to do so and have the rudder on there. So I will talk to you a little bit about this. What I've done, I've got the upgrade for the engine boost on this, so it extends the time. I can't remember how much it extends the time for, but it's like another minute or so on the engine boost, which is absolutely great. We have the hydro extension on there as well, not for the range but for the time, the amount of that it's active for you, which is absolutely great as well. And a couple of other things that are there as well, so 13 km detectability on this ship as well. Your maximum firing range is 22.1, and I think you can improve that slightly, but I think where it is at the moment it might be maxed out, I'm not too sure. So this pretty much is great at setting fires. It's good at setting fires at long distance as well, so like I said, the turret is over there, and a couple of guys coming over the Salem, Montana as well. And gearing, but the fires on the turret straight away. Got another reload in, but I've not used my engine. Sorry, I've not used my gun reload on there. But yes, I have just used the engine boost, which is 4 minutes and 25 seconds. I think it initially starts for, which is wow. It's a long time, put it that way. So as you can see at this moment in time on the map, our team is always on the forehand side. Of the west side at the moment, where generally a lot of the battle happens. It's paramount you do stop any team from pushing through there, it really is. But as you can see, everyone's in defensive positions, but also jostling for the power in that sense, and sending these shots out to try and reduce the enemy's health pool that they have. So at the moment in time, obviously I've seen the turrets, I've seen his location, I knew that he turned back in, but then again, at this moment in time, it looks like he's changed position where he's now pulling away. So what we're going to be doing at this point in time, I know it's open around here, I'm not detected. I just fired my first shot at the curve first, still not detected. So I decided to continue at this point. I've got the engine boost on there. It's still going, I'm still pushing out. The team on their side, they don't seem to have come through to the south flank. I mean, sorry, the east flank on this, and pushing it from the south towards north. They haven't done that at all. So what I've done at this point, I continue with the speed. Seen the turrets, a couple more shots there. We've only got 17,000 damage so far, but at this moment in time, this playstyle is not about the damage. Granted, you need damage in to have a good game yourself and also help the team, but also paramount that you do it if you're playing clan battles as well with the Henri IV. So at this moment in time, we're still pushing. It seems open. We're going to shimmer there for backup. He's also pushing in himself. I am now detected, which at the moment in time, I don't know if that was from the turrets when I shot him, or there's an alternative ship here. So the only thing at the moment in time I can do is obviously keep on pushing. I know where the other ships are. Montana. Oh, there we go, torps. So you're just trying to continue that turn a little bit, see if we can try and minimise some extra damage, but I sadly took all three there. We're just hoping for the two. So here we go, we've got a nice Salem. He is still sticking his rear end out of the ship. I mean, rear end out of the island. He's already had a big chunk taken off him. I sent the AP in, waterline, double citadel, 17,000 damage. Which is, yeah, granted, so he's still there. I thought he'd have moved off by now, but no, he's still there. So we'll send the rest in as well. Give him another couple of double citadels, 14,000, plus another 1,240 there. I'm hoping for some more at this point in time. The shots have gone, but the Yamato's taking him out, which, granted, if you're going to sit next to an island and you're not moving, and you're broadside or your head on, whatever you're doing, to a Yamato, you're dead. This is what I mean. I pushed out on the flank here. I got the gearing as to contend with, but I pushed out on the flank. Their team's getting hit from all different directions, even though I'm just clearing in from the side. Just clearing one at a time, just doing the damage, pouring it in. The Shimmer's there, he's also got torps. He's definitely going to be progressing them battleships, not to come this way and attack this side. They're more likely going to be running. So he's got some torps down his way to the curve first. That gearing's obviously done a runner in his smoke, but what are you going to do, eh? What are you going to do? So 63,000 damage at the moment in time. Received a little bit of a hit myself, but I got a fire on the curve first. At this moment in time, I would have liked a lot more damage. You're sitting back getting the damage, but because obviously this player was here, I continue pushing. Look at myself, there's me and the Shimmer there, no one else is pushing through, but the other guy, they're now making a little bit of a breakthrough between them islands and just chipping at the enemy as well. The other guys are holding the flank, they're holding it down, and they're doing pretty well at that as well. I know I'm turning broadside to a lot of ships here, which I should be getting hit really hard by these battleships, but I was getting little bits taken off me at a time. So we're going to now chip away at the old Tirpitz. Bit of a difficult shot that one, because obviously it looks like he's going a bit more broadside, but actually if you look at the map, it's a different angle entirely. He's running away at a slight angle, and that's the difficult shot sometimes, where you're only getting like minimum damage. But it's a long distance. But the HE shells do tend to still set fires, even though we're struggling at 3 fires for this game. Like I said, we've got destroyers here, we've got destroyers there, we've got battleships here, we've got to do quite a lot, because we're the only ship now, because the Shimmer's gone. But all in all, it's not going too bad at all. So it's 2 on 2 for ships. I said send some torps there into smoke, just to see if anything's around there, so we can scare it out, and just not, hopefully not get surprised by the torps. Another fire there on the curve first. So sadly we're still sitting at 80, well only just at 84,000 damage with a slow increase. But like I said, there's a couple of destroyers there. I don't want to be pushing in there and getting torped. Not again. I received too much as well. I've got 12 seconds for my health rebuild. 11 seconds for the Hydra. So I just decided to just stop and play it safe. I don't want to be moving left to right all the time. I want to slow it down and just rethink a little bit and decide where I'm going, what I'm doing, because I don't have much health left. Gonna get that rebuild on. 15 seconds for gun reload as well. So that gun reload will really help when I spot that destroyer. Or if I do spot that destroyer, I should say. I just don't want to get torped again at this point. I don't have the health for it. They've radar on, there's nothing detected, so he's out of their range. And with him being out of their range, slightly, I could struggle here as well. But it's the gearing that I'm wanting, not the Shimmer. The gearing is the closest one to me. And we're still sitting there on 2 ships apiece. But the other guys are still holding that flank. They're still chipping at them, not allowing them to push through. If they could push through, then the map gameplay at the moment, and obviously the current gameplay could change entirely. But then it'd be guys on this side that could then potentially take the guy that on broadside anyway and get some big hits coming in. So it can play out 2 ways. But the gearing's here again. So I'm swinging the guns back round to him. It disappeared. Sent one blind. And no cigar on that one. So I got the Hydra on, the engine boost on. We are going to progress toward this smoke. I don't know if he's got torps or not. But I just want to make sure I don't get hit. But I've also got to contend with the other ships there as well. Just bear in mind, guys, the FPS dropped down at the moment in time because at this moment in time I'm also uploading a current YouTube video for the Moskva. So you may see fluctuations in FPS. When you're uploading and recording at the same time, it's an issue. Right, so we've got that cheeky Hindenburg there, but the thing is, I didn't take him for much damage. It must have been someone hit him hard, but I had a little fire going on him. And the shell just landed at the same time, so that was what got me. So this Shiver's not in the smoke, but he is in my detectability range if I fire, so it can't be too far away. Or the other destroyer could be here, who knows. So we're pushing into the cap slightly, but obviously cautiously. I don't want to get taught by these DDs either. So I'm back out of detectability at 13 kilometers anyway, so we know he's within that range somewhere. But where? That's a big question. So a couple of shots towards the curve first. Need a bit more lead on that one. A slight adjustment. Because these shells seem to kite pretty well. Here we go, tops. And here we go. The one top there, which was pretty lucky because that one just missed the aft. It really did, on the port side. So then torps have been sent by Shimmer, could be, yeah, Shimmer, towards their cap to try and protect it from our team. They've had one or two hits, but apart from that, nothing much. So 112,000 damage. Just got the one kill in for the time being. Trying to get some more if I can. Nice 4,000 damage plus there. Just not hitting them fires though, eh? You get that little Shimmer. Now he's been taken out. A bit more engine boost on that hydro back on, guys. Let's get out of here. So as you can see, that push allowed the rest of the team to push through the island as well. We didn't need many to push on the outside. Just the one Henri in the right position, the right time, can change the course of the game. Even though right now my damage is not that high, and the kill ratio is not that high, but I think all in all, the actual play from the Henri IV changed the course of this battle quickly. There we go, a nice little cheeky kill in there as well from the curve first. Looks like I'm stealing them from distance here at this point. At least 19 kilometers. I don't want to get too close to them destroyers. But I know I'm out wide. And not in the game right now, if I say, but we've been in the game. But the push is definitely the thing to do in the Henri, but you got to play it smart as well. Just bear in mind if anyone's in like the Moskva, the Hindenburg, or even the Zau, if they're using AP at distance and you are broadside to them, 19 kilometers, whatever it'll be, if they hit you, they're going to get that citadel. It seems to be a little bit trollish though. It does seem to bounce a few, or the people hit you hard, but not actually a citadel. So it can go two ways. It really is a bit trollish. But then battleships, if they hit you, you're going to know about it. And watch out for the Republic, because it's always that one dispersion shell that's nowhere near your ship. I mean, the rest of the shells are nowhere near your ship, but that one dispersion shell gets you, and it's a massive citadel. Which is really grinding on my tits a little bit, that one, because I've got the Azuma at the moment, and I use that, and this guy, I'm there around about 21 kilometers away, and the Republic's hitting me, but all these other shells are nowhere near me, but this one dispersion shell, bang, hits me every time, and it's taking me for anything from like 8 to 12k plus per hit from this one shell, and it does it every single salvo that it does on a previous game yesterday, and it's an absolute pain in the backside, it really is. So 126,000 damage. We've sneaked in there 2 kills. Pretty successful, I'd say. Montana, try and get some more on him. No, we've got another fire on him. But the guys have finished him before my shells. They're going to get there, I think, with the looks of it. Yes, they are. Pop. There we go. Right, so just the destroyer right now. Obviously, I know potentially a general vicinity where he is. I've got the last known position marker on the map, which you guys can also set that as well. I've just pinged there because I think he's going to be here at this point. As I get myself a little cheeky connection on there as well. But like I said, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm now detected once again. I don't know what to do. If he's taught me and I'm on his course, then I'm going to get hit. So I need to make some adjustments. What to do? I'll pull a little bit left, and then what I'll do, I may swing it back right. But I think the best course of action may be to actually just stop and face back in towards the island slightly, so I don't get broadside on torps. Unless it would potentially have thrown him off quite a lot. That distance there is quite big from where my last position would have been to where I turned to. We also depend on that spread and then torps. So I'll try and keep in the cap as well, best I can. The engine boost's still on, so it's allowed me to keep in the cap. Even though I'm very undecisive of what I wanted to do, I'm just going to have to risk it for the next 14 seconds for torps. There he is, look. Too late, cap's ours. And that's pretty much it. So 131,000 damage. Not the best, I've had a lot higher, but it's not about that, it's the actual play of flanking that situation there and helping the team. So yeah, 377,000 on silver, 301, 2 kills, and we've got the dreadnought there as well. We come second on the team, which is great as well, yeah, definitely. Let's have a quick look at the detailed report. So no consistently high damage though, 50,000 on the curve first, but apart from that 32, 21, 12, 12, and that's pretty much 925 on the Hindenburg that I actually stole. But apart from that, guys, that's me done for on this stream. Do like, do share, and do press that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.